If your dad wasn't like a bigot or whatever and wasn't homophobic and racist and stuff, then that could probably turn you off that your mama's out here saying like this dude is just like your dad. So yeah, that would definitely make me feel some type of way. Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome to another Rubyn's Advice, where people on the internet ask for advice and I try to give it to them. And if I can't help them, I hope I can at least make them laugh. So here we go. Subject: I can't stand my mama's new boyfriend. I need urgent advice, as I'm really struggling right now. My dad passed away 2 years ago, and it's been incredibly hard since. Recently, my mom visited our home country, where someone reintroduced her to a guy who has always been a part of her friend group. She was told he's always been in love with her, and they reconnected over Facebook immediately after this was communicated to her. They hit it off right away. After just 2 weeks of dating, she's convinced that my late dad sent him to her. She's very spiritual. She also says he's extremely similar to my dad, and the way they met reminds her of how she met him. I was initially skeptical, but decided to give it the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to meet him, so I flew to our home country a few weeks later and told my mom I'd like to meet him. He came to our beach house for a few days, and from day one, things went terribly. He shared that he supports a racist president, doesn't believe in global warming, and made homophobic comments. Mind you, nobody asked him this. That was enough for me. I stopped trying to get to know him. I also overheard several of his conversations with my mom, and it was always the same. He only talked about himself, and he was very knowledgeable and arrogant. My uncles and aunts were avoiding him, and in the end, my mom stopped participating in family activities to stay with him at the house. He never made any effort to engage with me or our family again. What really hurts is that my mom is comparing him to my dad, and I feel completely betrayed. My mom has always been a bit naive, so I'm not surprised she thinks this guy is her new soulmate. She's even considering moving back to her home country, quitting her stable job, and leaving her life to be with him. I know my mom can make her own choices, and I have my own life, and so should she. I want her to be happy, but I believe she deserves better. If she goes through with this, I feel like it will seriously damage our relationship, and I'm afraid it could mean I'll stop being close to her. Am I being extreme in considering cutting ties with my mom over this? I would say cutting off ties is a little strong. I get you not liking the dude, but he hasn't necessarily done anything to your mom per se. I get you don't agree with his views, and obviously the racism and the homophobia, that's obviously a turnoff for you, which is understandable. But he ain't did nothing though. Like, he hasn't done anything to your mom to be like, nah. So it's nothing to really cut him off. You can just, as far as you can still have a relationship with your mom. All you gotta do is just, when he around, you be like, hey, what's up? And it kind of just ignore him, but you there for your mom. That's all you gotta do. Just be cordial with the dude. But you don't gotta be all like, hey, friendly. But at the same time, I do feel you though, because you did just lose your dad. It's only been a couple years. And so yeah, I'm sure that hurts a little bit to see your mom kind of move on and whatnot. And obviously, if your dad wasn't like a bigot or whatever and wasn't homophobic and racist and stuff, then that could probably turn you off that your mama's out here saying like this dude is just like your dad. So yeah, that would definitely make me feel some type of way. So I understand it. But like I said, at the end of the day, if he is treating your mama right, and he not putting his hands on her, and he not abusing her or nothing like that, like verbally or emotionally or nothing like that you can see, then you gonna just have to just kind of just mind your business on this one and just kind of stay in the child's place. Your mama a grown woman. She got her own life to live the same way you got your own life to live. And I'm sure you could probably bring somebody home that she wouldn't like. And you probably gonna stick with that person because that's who you want to be with. But like I said, if the dude's not who he say he is, it'll all come out in the wash and they'll break up. But in the meantime, your mama seemed like she happy, and I'm sure that's what you want for your mother. You definitely want her to be happy. But I mean, shoot, even my mama though, I told my mama not to be with some dude, and she went and did it anyway. And eventually they broke up. But you had to sit there and be like, and it wasn't even because I didn't like the dude. The dude was actually cool. I just knew, I'm just like, mom, that's just not the dude for you. And but I was like, hey mom, you're a grown woman, you do what you do. And it all came out in the wash. They ended up breaking up. So it's all gonna work out. If they supposed to be together, they will be together. If they not, then they not. So that's what I would suggest. I would tell you, just mind your business, stay in the child's place, let your mama live her best life. Like I said, she ain't harming nobody. Now well, you did say she thinking about moving back to her country to be with the dude. Now that is a little bit different because, yeah, you probably just don't want to be alone too. You know, it's you and your mom, so to have her go back to your home country, that probably put a little distance between you guys. And you and your mom seem to be really close, especially since your dad died. So, yeah, I would definitely try to fight against that because I wouldn't want my mom to just up and leave. But at the same time, no, she's a grown woman, so she gonna do what she gonna do. But yeah, it's definitely not worth cutting ties off though. Like, it's not like your mom is saying like it's me and this man over everybody and I'm gonna kick you to the curb or anything like that. So as long as he ain't doing nothing abusive, you know what I'm saying, just be cordial with dude. But when you there to see your mama, you there to see your mama. Just be like, hey, what up, Steve? And then go on about your day. That's all you gotta do. So that's what I would suggest. What do y'all think she should do? Y'all let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later.